Welcome to Great Neck, Long Island, within the 3rd Congressional District. This region is currently represented by Congressman Tom Suozzi, a Democrat, but he's not running this year after an unsuccessful bid to become New York governor. Instead, you have a Republican challenger who ran 2 years ago and a longtime Democrat known in political circles around here going head-to-head. And regardless of who comes out ahead in this race, history is being made.
I'd be so honored.
We caught up with Democrat Robert Zimmerman greeting voters inside the Great Neck Diner.
This is all about taking back our country.
And Republican George Santos holding a press conference with small business owners in Little Neck. Both are openly gay, making this the first time two out members of the LGBTQ+ community are running against each other in a general election for the House of Representatives. Neither seems to be dwelling on it.
I stand up for the rights of the LGBTQ+ community, and regrettably, George Santos stands up for the Donald Trump agenda.
I think it's very telling about the two parties. My party accepts me. He had to fight really hard to get to this point.
Zimmerman did emerge from a crowded Democratic primary after Congressman Suozzi decided not to run for re-election. After redistricting, New York's 3rd Congressional District now includes a small slice of eastern Queens and all of northern Nassau County, including communities like Glen Cove, Syosset, and Westbury.
I'm running for Congress.
Zimmerman has worked for elected leaders in the area and has long been involved in national Democratic politics. He's hoping to bring Democratic supporters and independents together on the issue of abortion access following the overturning of Roe versus Wade. Zimmerman painted his Republican opponent as extreme.
Advocating prosecuting doctors who provide abortion services, actually comparing abortion to slavery. His actually bragging about funding in the Insurrectionist Defense Fund.
Santos did say in an interview with former President Trump's daughter-in-law that he attended the Stop the Steal rally on January 6th, but later denounced the attack on the Capitol that followed and said he did not take part in it.
I believe there was a lot of inconsistencies in the 2020 election. I think we can all agree there was a lot of rule changes that are not kosher or law in many instances. But again, I've never claimed Trump to be stolen or his election being stolen.
Santos describes himself as a seasoned Wall Street financier and investor, and more importantly, a loving husband and father of 4 dogs. Santos has centered his campaign on crime and the economy. He argues that focusing on issues like his opposition to abortion, which he says includes exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of the mother, is not what voters want to talk about.
Robert Zimmerman would be a rubber stamp for Joe Biden's agenda, and Joe Biden's agenda is today's America. Crime is rampant, inflation is a problem, Americans are taking a 9.5% pay cut, so anything outside from those talking points are a distraction.
We did step Zimmerman through all the major pieces of spending under President Biden, and he did voice support for each.
I'm a small business owner. I talk about the economy. I live it in a real-life experience. But let me be very clear with you. Standing up for reproductive rights for women, standing up for their personal autonomy is not a distraction.
The Cook Political Report rates this race as leaning ever so slightly toward Zimmerman and Democrats in general. And Congressman Suozzi has won this district by more than 10 points each of the last 2 election cycles. But that was before redistricting shuffled things around in this area.